So reviews here. I'm making another video this evening. 5 reasons why you should finance your smartphone. Number 1, it's a 0% interest loan. That's right, if you're able to get these terms, a 0% interest loan is the best way to purchase a smartphone, because you only end up paying what you would have paid out of pocket initially. You don't break the bank all at one time. That's reason 2. So, you're paying what you would have paid with a 0% loan because you're basically taking the retail amount for the phone and dividing it by 24. You'll realize that that's the exact payment that service provider is charging you a month. It's a 0% interest loan, and that's how you can prove it. The math does not lie. A 0% interest loan. So, that 0% interest loan, not only are you not breaking the bank all at one time, but on top of you not breaking the bank all at one time, guess what else? Guess what the other benefit to financing your smartphone is? You have more trade-in value when it's said and done with. If you purchase a device outright and then you try and trade it in 6 months later on whatever's new, you're going to get $80 to $150 in most cases. At the most, $250, even if it's in pristine condition. If you finance a device through any service provider, most likely you're going to be an automatic part of a program that allows you to trade in your device after 6 months of device payments. That means that you go ahead and you make 6 months of those payments. There's still going to be $550 to $600 at least on that device that is not paid off. If you trade that device in, it covers all of that amount that you lost right there, and all that you're losing when you trade your device in that way is the amount that you've paid over the past 6 months. So that would be what? You have 6 times 3, that's 18. That's about $180 you would have lost. You would get less than that for a trade-in handing a fully paid off device. That's what I'm trying to tell you, folks. So it's more value returned to you in the long run if you finance a device and then decide to trade it in, especially with the same carrier. You're building your reputation with your service provider. That's another reason why it's smart to think about financing any device at all with your service provider. It really helps you build up a relationship with them. Not only do they realize that you're able to pay them on time, but they're more willing to let you get any device you want, just like that, at your disposal for that same 0% interest that we were talking about, which keeps you from breaking the bank all at once, all over again, and you're still only paying what you would have paid initially, retail. You also have more flexibility on trade-ins and more value returned. Another reason why you're going to want to look into this is because it builds your own credit. That's right. A 0% interest loan. You're not having to pay them any interest back, and it builds your credit at the same time? Sign me up. It sounds amazing. The math does not lie, people. The math really does not lie. People swear up and down, oh, they're ripping you off. You're paying so much. You're paying $200 extra to finance that phone. Wrong. You're not paying $200 extra. On top of you're not paying $200 extra, it's a 0% interest loan, and guess what? You're able to build your own credit. Really, why wouldn't you do that? Now, I can understand why some people wouldn't finance if you had to make a big, huge down payment, but that's not going to be the case in most cases, folks. It's really not. So, the point of my video here is to show you all that it's really, really not a bad idea to finance a smartphone. It's really not a bad idea to finance anything that you're able to get a 0% interest loan for, because you're building your credit, you're not breaking the bank at one time by spending a huge lump sum, and on top of that, guess what? You're able to add more items as you go and still be able to afford them. without breaking the bank. You're able to trade in and get lots of value returned. I hope this has been helpful to you all going out there looking into financing a smartphone. Like I said, it's really a smart decision. It really is, because it is a 0% interest loan in most of your cases. It is in my case. Any 0% interest loan that will help you build your credit with no interest, nothing you have to pay back besides what you originally wanted to borrow, is a smart credit decision, especially if you're the type of person that needs to finance something in the future. Hope this has been helpful. Rocky Spees with So Reviews here. Until next time.